Hello, everyone, and welcome to the big show. This is Investing and Trading Live. As always, my name is Josh Lillquist. Today is October 24th, Tuesday. Market is open. It is 8:31 a.m. Market is open, and markets have gapped up today near the highs of yesterday. So after yesterday's kind of a wild day, we had a drop, gap down. Markets dropped right out of the open, surged to a high yesterday, and then gave all the gains right back. But today the resiliency of the market brings it back up near the highs of yesterday, and that's what we're going to discuss here today on the show: is the resiliency of the market. But also, don't be too sure about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is back. It is strong. Last night, Bitcoin surges up to, let's see, I believe it was right around 35,000 per Bitcoin. Currently at 34,450. Tops barely just over 35,000. So talks of the ETF continue every day here. And let's just peek at the little bit of news that we do have with Bitcoin. MicroStrategy's Bitcoin investment hit $745 million unrealized profit. Economist Peter Schiff raises concerns about Bitcoin spot ETF. Bitcoin surges past 34,000. Well, they're a little behind on the game because it passed 35,000, actually almost 35,200. What other headlines we have? Is ETF coming this October? So let's read this article. This is from Coin Edition. Bitcoin price passed 34,000, reaching its highs since May of 22. The bullish trend is attributed to the growing enthusiasm surrounding the possible Bitcoin ETF. Bitcoin was trading at 34, up over 76% year to date. So basically, the positive sentiment regarding the potential Bitcoin ETF escalated after the Court of Appeals issued a mandate yesterday in the Grayscale investment case against the U.S. SEC. This formal mandate effectively orders the SEC to reverse its previous rejection and reevaluate the application by the asset manager to perform its Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, GBTC, into a spot Bitcoin ETF. Now, why is this so significant? Why is price surging every time the news happens? But this, I hope it's not one of these. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Because they've been buying these rumors, and Bitcoin has been surging every time you hear a possible passing of ETF and the Bitcoin ETF. But why is this important? Is because basically what's going to happen is you're going to have so much demand for Bitcoin if that does happen, because say a Grayscale or BlackRock, let's just say they get an ETF approved, they're going to have to buy physical Bitcoin to back that exchange-traded fund. And it's probably going to be a lot of it, because we have a lot of investors that probably want to get into Bitcoin, don't necessarily know how to do it in the actual crypto market, but they probably feel a little more comfortable doing that in basically the stock market. It's as an ETF. So that's what's looming here with the Bitcoin spot price. HNT surged yesterday as well. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, HNT up to $1.58 right now. So that is fantastic. I mentioned the other day we were in a very slow uptrend. We'll probably see this snap back to the mean right around $1.50, I would assume here. But I'd like to see this continue to rise as price is just surging here. Be nice to see that go back up to its highs. I think its highs of $50, but that'll be a long ways away. But if we get this spot Bitcoin ETF, that's going to bring the whole market up. So there you go. That's your HNT. SAML coin is actually going up a little bit as well. Was that? Oh wow, yeah. SAML looks good. Shiba Inu is rising. Dash is going up. Cardano is surging. Polkadot is surging. Ethereum is surging back up to $1,800. So we're seeing the Bitcoin market come back to life here. Let's go to our regular Forex market. And by the way, there is risk in trading and investing. You can and will lose money at one point in your life. This is strictly for entertainment purposes only, mainly mine, but hopefully you find it entertaining as well. The euro-dollar short that we talked about the other day with the short bias hit our entry point, and we it looks like about 53 pips on that right now. We will see what happens there. We're still in our Aussie dollar short. That's also a short bias. Giving back some of the gains yesterday, but we're currently still 62 pips in the green with that, and I believe there was one more. Nope, just those two. Our Aussie yen bias, we're still a ways away on that. So that is your currency update. Your major market update, as I mentioned in the title, S&P 500 is up on the day. It gapped up, and we're showing some strength right out of the open. Currently at 423.65. It's up about 0.77%. The Dow Jones currently at 332.15, currently up 0.84%. Same story, gapped up, and we're right at the highs of the day. Actually, the highs of yesterday now, about to surpass that as we speak here, up 0.86% now. The Qs, which is the NASDAQ, 358.40, same story, gaps up. We're near the highs from yesterday. But basically what happened yesterday is these markets all gapped down. It's funny here. The Russell actually at 167.19 had a down day. It gave back all its gains yesterday and closed down on the day. But that one's your leader of the day, actually up 1.29%. Gold is down. Financials are up 1%. Let's go look at just real quick. Yesterday we talked about Premium and UPS, and that's up 0.88%. So that one's looking pretty good right now, but they have earnings coming up here. The play was yesterday, everybody, but with earnings coming on Thursday, it's not worth the risk. But going back to your ETFs, XLU, XLB, XME, all up over %. Same with IYR, which is a real estate trust, real estate ETF. Oil's down, USO down 1.1%. Volatility is down 2 days in a row now. Oil, actual spot price, 85.22. All right, so that's some of your commodities. Oh, gold and silver, that's what we do. We didn't do that. Gold at $1,962.92. Currently down on the day about 0.5%. And silver, $22.90, down about 0.3%. So these ones coming off, right off. Actually, gold did not get to our supply zone yet. We have that phenomenal zone that we had talked about last week. Still at a 10-to-1 on that. 10.19 to 1. Going into your stock market, BHG up 2% again today. Skills up 5%. Woohoo! Look at that. Nvidia is up $1, which is only 0.27%, but big move yesterday with Nvidia. Nice job, Nvidia. Let's go look at Tesla since we had a big drop this week. I think they got earnings coming up. Oh, that was earnings, yeah. That was the 18th. That was Wednesday of last week. That's why it dropped, or so-called. Roblox is up 4%. So a lot of the markets that I look at are all in the green here today, except for JP Morgan. Even though financials are up, Lowe's is down. Other than that, everything is up. Jason Derulo again. Are you up, up, up? No, it's Cardi B today. And it's up, and it's up, then it's stuck. Coinbase is up 12%. That is because of the Bitcoin ETF talk. TKO, which is WWE, still that steady downtrend. Up a little bit today at 0.7%, but getting weak out of the open at $79.39 per share with TKO, formerly known as WWE. Activation Blizzard is no longer a stock ticker? That's interesting. I'm going to check that out. DocuSign up 1.82%. So going back to UPS. UPS was showing really, really nice and juicy premium yesterday, but that being said, they have earnings coming up on Thursday. So those of you that are looking at doing some cash secured puts on stocks or ETFs, make sure to check out earnings because it's earnings season and you don't want to be caught in something that you're not willing to own at your strike price. So be very careful with those. Target still above that strike. American Airlines still holding strong. They have earnings coming up this week too, I believe. They already did. On the 18th as well. 19th. So Thursday they had earnings. So I still like that 9.5 strike. The nines were giving some premium. I'm going to go look at that today. Even we're still low on the percent Bollinger Band. Still an opportunity. But we have a nice demand zone at that $9.60 to $10.17. So I'm going to go look at that here on the other platform here as we get done. So that being said, that's your stock market update of the day. We'll get back on tomorrow. Since we're right at the open, we'll do one tomorrow as well. Most likely, actually, I have 4 shows here coming up here with the radio programs here in the metro area. That being said, collect your profits and they're given to you. Protect your losses, keeping them small. Until next time, retire young, my friends.